Okay, it says we are live. So, hello to anybody watching now or watching later. My name is Paige, and I am here with Irving. We are going to be doing some reading sprints for the fall into winter readathon. Speaking of, have you gotten any bingos yet?
Not yet, but I did check and I do have some more squares filled out.
Okay, cool. I should grab my bingo board. I'd see if I can fill anything tonight. But do you want to introduce yourself at all to anybody watching later?
Sure. Hi, my name's Irving. I do have a booktube channel. I don't really post anymore. Um, but I like to read. That's how I made Paige. Um,
Yeah.
how long has it been? Like a few years?
Yeah, it's got to be at least two. Because I read Rage of Dragons not this year, but last year. And I think we had talked about it even before that, too, because you recommended it to me like the beginning of that
At
year.
the
So
beginning of the
3
year.
years.
Oh, there's a chat.
Aspasia! Hello, how are you?
Hello, Aspasia. Nice to meet you.
I'm excited. We were talking before we started the live stream that we're thinking maybe an hour and a half, maybe a little bit more, doing like at least 4 20-minute reading sessions because we're both a little sleepy.
It's been a long day.
It's been a long week. I was traveling over the weekend and I only worked 3 days, but I was like, oh my goodness, 3 days feels long.
I saw you saw the snow, isn't that right?
Yeah, it was wild because it's been like 80s, 90s in Arizona still. So going out to Wisconsin and seeing the snow, I was so confused, especially like coming back. It was so hot again that my body was like, what is happening? But it was fun. Hello, Marley.
Hi, Marley.
And Aspasia, we are pretty good, just sleepy. Yeah, it was weird because my friend told me that it was going to be like 70s, mild weather. And I checked a couple days before and I was like, this is 30s, 40s.
You heard about that?
Are you positive? Because it says it's going to snow. And she said that like a storm, or her mother-in-law said a storm had just like blown through from like Colorado or somewhere else. So I was not prepared. I was a little cold. I brought every sweater that I have, which is like 3.
I mean, yeah, you're living in Arizona, so like that's pretty recent.
Yeah, we only get like a month worth of sweater weather in Phoenix, at least. In Flagstaff and other places up north, it's pretty cold. Drop to 30 degrees. Whoo! Oh no! I felt so bad for all the trick or treaters in the snow. Like they have to cover up their costumes. That's
Yeah,
sad.
here in Houston at least, temperatures did go down. I think it started Sunday. We started the day at like 80, 90-degree weather.
Yeah.
By night, it was like at 50, 40 degrees.
Nice. I like to be cold, but I also want to have the option to have like sweaters and stuff. So if you're not prepared for it, like where you live, it's kind of difficult. Because my toes get cold a lot because I don't have a lot of good socks because I don't ever need to bundle up, so I'll put on like 4 layers of socks sometimes.
My back just hurts. Like I like being cold,
Mm.
but like I'm shivering all the time.
Yeah, and you
My
like
back
tense up.
feels.
Alrighty, what is everybody reading? I will be reading. I just took the cover off. Hell Followed With Us by Andrew Joseph White. This is a book that Nat recommended. It's on her favorites. So that's my little bingo that I'm going to try and check off as a host favorite. And I don't really know what it's about. I think it's like culty. And there's also like a male-male relationship in it. Is all I really know about it. What are you reading?
I someone is very excited. I'm planning on reading Mistborn by Brandon Sanderson. I have 2 months left of the year to read it because otherwise Paige
We'll disown
won't be friends
you.
with me anymore. So I have to read it this year. I was supposed to read it
Absolutely.
last year, but that didn't happen.
Under One Roof. Oh, Allie Hazelwood. One of the novellas, I think.
Oh.
I think that's the first one, right? Because I really liked the first one. And then Unfamiliar by Haley Newsom. Graphic novel. Ooh, Ghosts and Witches. I'm making friends with other witches in the town. That sounds really cute. You have to tell me how that is. I need more graphic novels. Especially because I am running out of time to get my Goodreads goal. I think I have to read like 33, 32 more books by the end of the year to hit it. I don't know how that's going to work. I'm probably going to have to read children's books the rest of the year.
As long as you catch up.
Yeah.
You'll be fine.
I know. And I think I'm only 13 away now from getting my clear my shelves goal for the year too.
Oh, that's not bad.
I'll at least get one goal out of the ones that I've set. All right. Do we want to start reading?
Sure.
Okay. So 20 minutes or do we want to do 25?
I think 20 just to warm up a little bit.
Okay. So let's go. Should we just do until 7 or it's 7 o'clock for me. It's 9 o'clock for you?
It's 8:37.
Okay, so it will be 9 o'clock. So go to o'clock.
O'clock?
Yeah.
Okay. Sounds good.
Read until. I'm not fancy and know how to share my screen on this stuff, so we're just gonna like pin that comment. And we will see you at o'clock. How'd we do?
I'm sorry, can you say that again?
How'd we do?
It went good. I think since I started this before, it's easier for me to understand a little bit more.
Good. I feel like he does a really good job at the beginning of the book to like repeat everything enough that it kind of sticks.
Oh, okay, good.
And
Um,
he repeats everything too, even through book 3. He doesn't let you forget the magic system.
oh, okay. So they explain it a little bit further later on, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I feel
How
like
about you? How did you go?
I am so confused by this book so far. It's not what I expected. It's like, I guess, dystopian, and I don't know. It's talking about like different creatures and stuff that came about after some sort of like pandemic sort of thing. So I wasn't expecting it. So now I'm just trying to figure out the world because nothing's making a lot of sense so far. So it's something. I showered, finished Unfamiliar, and started the Fortnite update. Undecided on what to read next. I played Fortnite once and I died immediately. And my brother laughed at me so hard that I never tried it again.
That sibling
Little
love right
brothers.
there.
Hello, Alex. How are you? Got halfway through the book.
Oh my
Nice.
god.
Oh, I love cats. I love animals. I just don't have any, and it makes me so sad. So I love hearing people talk about them.
I know. I want a pet, but I know that I'm not in like a place to
Yeah.
have one. So I have a friend and he has like 2 or 4 cats and he has 2 dogs and I'm
Yeah.
like, you better send me updates.
Yeah, that's where you go when you need like some time with animals. I love it. Whew, it is sleepy. Is that a
It is.
train?
Yeah, I live close to a train. I'm so sorry that you can hear it.
No, that's fun. Does it wake you up at night though?
No.
No,
Once I'm asleep,
you're out.
nothing's waking me up except for light. That's the only way that I wake up.
Okay. I feel like I'm a heavy sleeper at first, and then once it hits like 3 in the morning, everything will wake me up. She and Her Cat. Short stories about women and their cats. Okay. I'm gonna look this up. That sounds so cute. Is there a dog one too? Because that sounds adorable as well. She and Her Cat book. Cute. I love it. Who is going to be joining us on Sunday for the live show for the group reads for the month? Oh, there's a dog in the book. I love it. Irving, do you think you're going to be able to go to the live show on Sunday?
Maybe.
Oh, you work weekends, don't you?
Yeah, I
Okay.
think depending on what time it starts. I think I saw 6. I
I think
might be able
it's
to join
6
a
your
little.
time because
Yeah.
it's Nat lives in Texas too, I believe.
Oh, okay. So I might not be able to join like right away,
Okay.
but like maybe a little bit later on.
Nice. Doing homework instead of reading, very valid. Homework on a Sunday night.
Oh, I need to check if I
It's the
have homework
time. It's the time
for
to do
next
it.
week.
You have to what?
I need to check if I have homework for next week because I have not checked. I just had a test, so like I'm assuming there's no homework due
Okay.
anytime soon.
I do not miss homework at all. I still sometimes have like nightmares that I forgot to do my math homework or I forgot to go to my math test. It's always math, and I didn't take math in college, so I don't know why I panic about my math class.
Just like randomly remembering an essay is due, but then like you don't go to school anymore.
Exactly. I think I had one that lasted so long at night that I signed up for a class and kept not being able to go because something else came up and I had to go take care of an emergency and I missed the whole class and failed it and I was so upset. School. I don't miss it.
We'll see how much longer it takes me to be done.
Yeah. And you just are living in math, aren't you?
Right now we're doing pre-calculus and trigonometry.
Okay.
So I have to start my calculus classes next semester.
Ooh. I took pre-calc in high school and I did really well in the class, but the testing, so bad.
Something else.
It was like,
Don't know where she got the material from the test from, because it was not in the class.
exactly. I felt like they did not match whatsoever, and I was like, I guess the testing wasn't as important. Oh, graduation soon. Congratulations. That's so exciting.
You're almost there. You got this.
Ah, what are you doing next after graduating? How fun. I think maybe we can start reading in like 3, 4, 5 minutes. Get right back into it.
To not lose steam.
Exactly. So I can figure out what is happening in this book. And maybe you can finish one chapter. I swear those chapters are so long at the beginning.
Do they get shorter?
No. You just get used to them.
Okay. Okay, apparently the preface, I don't know, prologue, it's 12 pages. I'm 8 pages in.
Okay.
So a little bit over halfway.
Yeah, I feel like he has prologues and prefaces and interludes, and those are usually shorter. I'm so excited that you're reading it, though.
He had a preface. I skipped it. I was like,
you can't do that. It gives actual information.
Does it? Because last time I read a preface was for Pet Sematary by Stephen King, and it spoiled the book.
Oh no, his do not.
Okay.
His are pretty good about that.
Okay, so I'll read it once I'm done with the prologue. I'll go back to
it.
I
can't with you. Hopefully get a job, go back to school. 5 years extra would be. Yeah. I told myself I would go and get my master's right away, and I just never did that.
Then it happened.
It did not happen. Now I've changed careers like 3 times, so maybe eventually when I figure out what I want to do when I grow up. Alrighty, should we start reading right at 10 and go until 30? Okay. I feel like that's a solid plan. Keep us structured. I'm hoping I can get like 2 chapters done. I'm still figuring out which speed I want to listen to the story at.
I think right now I'm doing like 1.4. I want to put it higher, but I'm scared.
I'm telling you, 2.6 to 2.8 was the sweet spot for me with all of the Brandon Sanderson books.
Okay, so I might have to do like 2.1, 2.2.
Yeah. Just try it. Just for funsies. All right, let's
You've already read the prologue. You'll be fine.
See you in 20 minutes.
Sounds good.
Okay. How did it go for you?
It went good. We
Yeah?
got introduced to Vin. Is that her?
Yeah.
I like her.
I love Vin.
And I also read the preface. So.
Yeah. Did you learn anything good?
Yeah, the fact that he had like something different planned for it, like a group of I don't know how to phrase it, but he had like something planned for this book, and then it turned into Mistborn. So I'm like,
Yeah.
now I wonder what the other book would have been like.
I know, right? His mind, I'm just like, how do you think of so many worlds and so many like details and all the religions that he like adds into his books and all the different like elements that he adds to all the people? Like they have all of their little quirks and all of their sayings and beliefs and all the culture that he can add into each of the different places is really cool.
He's a really great writer.
Yeah, sometimes
Like
it's a
even
little dry, but his details are good. What were you
like
gonna
he
say?
gives enough to like keep you going,
Yeah,
but like not too much that is like again,
exactly.
again.
I think he's also really good at doing end of chapter cliffhangers that make you like need to read the next chapter. It's really fun. 23 pages, very
That's
good.
really good.
I'm not keeping track of how many pages I'm reading each time, but I've made it to page 64 and I started the book today. But I'm also listening along to the audiobook.
I did like 12 pages.
But those pages are dense. It takes a while. Did you
We'll see how
try
long it takes me to be done. Yes.
Did you try to up your speed?
I went to 1.6. I tried to do higher, but not yet.
Not yet.
Maybe a little bit later on. But 1.6 was a good spot.
Okay, good. You updated your reading spreadsheet and apps. A little luck.
Queer low stakes.
Queer low stakes cozy fantasy. Those are just my buzzwords.
Another book to the TBR.
Right? Oh, very fun. I'm starting to get hungry though, so hopefully I can last without my stomach growling. I don't know what to eat though. What is your go-to like fast food, really quick dinner?
I really like Burger King. Like
Burger
something like
King.
chicken, the original chicken sandwich. I think that's what it's called.
Okay.
It's not too heavy, so like I can do with that at night.
Okay.
Or something from Cane's, or sometimes like Taco Bell too.
Cane's.
Like
Oh, I can talk about so much.
it's good.
It's so good.
Is it the best thing for you? Probably not, but
No,
it's good.
I had Cane's the other night because I had physical therapy and like had to skip dinner, and so I like quickly got that. And did you know that they have hot sauce packets? Yeah, so they have like
They do.
yeah. They also have honey mustard, and it's really good.
I did not know that.
Yeah, it's not on their menus. You do have to ask them, but they have honey mustard and the hot sauce. And so I dipped the fries in the honey mustard, and I like dipped the chicken in the hot sauce, and it was really delicious.
I need to get the hot sauce.
I might have to get Taco Bell tonight. What's your Taco Bell order? I need to know because Taco Bell is important to me.
Oh, I haven't been there in a minute. Hold on. What are they called? Let me look up their menu. It's either like their Doritos Locos Tacos.
Love those. Those are my go-to.
Or
I like their cheesy gordita crunches.
I haven't had that. My friend told me to try those. She said that they were good.
It's like a taco with like cheese on the outside, kind of, and wrapped in like a pita bread.
That does sound good.
It's really good.
I'm starting to get hungry.
I know.
What
Does
the hell?
anybody else have food options? What should I get for dinner?
Oh, the chalupas.
Chalupas. No, those are good. I need a crunch though. I like the crunchy shells, yeah. The Burger King by my house is like really terrible. Every time I've gone there, it's not good. It's like sad sandwiches and sad burgers. And the fries are like the saltiest I've ever tasted at any Burger King.
Oh, I love when they. I love salt, so like that would be perfect.
Yeah, I like it, but it's just like coated in salt.
I mean, the one that I go to, they do put like a good amount of salt. I don't know if like coating it.
Yeah.
I feel like that just sounds like a health hazard.
Yeah. It's not healthy. Do you go to Whataburger a lot?
Not really.
No.
It's
I heard that
like
was
I'll
big in
eat
Tampa.
it, but it's not my favorite.
Okay. There's one by my house that I went to a couple weeks ago or so, and I wanted chicken tenders so bad. That's all I wanted. I drove out of my way to get chicken tenders, and they gave me 3 burgers. So I think they gave me somebody else's order. I felt so bad for whoever got my chicken tenders.
Oh gosh. One time
McDonald's
that
and
almost
Wendy's. Okay, Wendy's has my favorite chicken nuggets from any fast food place. Like, I like them more than McDonald's.
I've never had Wendy's.
I don't know why. I love them so much. They're really good in my opinion. They also have really good breakfast potatoes. My mom had me try those ones. Yeah. They're like seasoned French fries. Or they're like potato wedges, actually. Panera. I haven't been there in a long time.
It's been a minute.
Their menu changed, and I never knew what to get.
I get like an avocado chipotle sandwich. It's pretty tasty.
Okay. I need to try that sometime.
McDonald's and Chick-fil-A.
I've never heard of Jimmy the Greek or Osmos. I've never heard of those. I love Greek food, though. I love Greek food.
Where are those located? Like Jimmy the Greek?
Yeah.
Like, are they in like just like a single state or like all over the place?
I don't know. Domino's. Their thin crust pizza. I could eat a whole one in like 2 bites. It is so good.
I haven't had pizza in a minute. See, now this is the problem with food. We start talking about it and then it just turns into a whole thing.
I love talking about where people eat. You're hungry? Yeah, I'm so hungry now. Canada. I forgot that you lived there. Why did I think you lived in like Virginia or something? Maybe I'm mixing up my friends. I know you live in Canada.
I was getting some like Midwest vibes.
Yeah, I was like making up East Coast place. I don't know. I know you live in Canada. How did I forget this? I'm dying. There are some like Canadian places that I have heard of, and I am drawing a blank on the names of them. But I've heard they're really good, and I'd like only want to venture there just to try those places. I don't know a lot of places in Canada to visit. I've been to Niagara Falls. And that was it. I really want to go to Vancouver because I've heard that they film a lot of movies there or like shows there. And I want to see if I could tour sets.
Oh, I did not know that.
Yeah. I think they filmed Supernatural there, and that's why I really want to go. Oh, Tim Hortons. Yes, I've heard that's the one that I've heard of. It's so good. Everyone talks about it. And I feel like there's one other place. But I could be just making it completely up.
Vancouver for the
Yeah,
summer.
all of the shows were in Vancouver. I want to see where things were shot and like.
I tried watching Supernatural, but
Don't
I'm a
say you
scary
hated it.
cat.
Don't
No,
say
I'm
you
a
hated
scary
it.
cat.
Okay.
I just couldn't do it. I got way too scared, and I was like, maybe not the best option for me.
The first like 5 seasons were actually scary, and then after that,
It just went
it's okay.
downhill.
Yeah. I loved it though.
Because I remember like when the last episode came out, like people were not too excited
Oh yeah,
about it.
I don't think about that last episode.
Not
No.
not not
The last 2 episodes don't exist to me.
okay.
Alrighty.
How did your book go? Were you able to understand it a little bit more?
Not even a little bit. Nope. It's just like not doing a good job, in my opinion, of explaining the world. Like we're just getting snippets of it. So it's told in, is it third person or first person? No, it's first person. So it's like the character already knows the world, already knows everything. So we're not having like info
Things
dumps.
explained.
Yeah, so it's like I'm assuming that we're going to learn about the world as it's necessary. But right now I'm just like, what are we doing? They're like doing science experiments on people to turn them into monsters, basically, is what I'm understanding. But it's very religious based.
Huh.
Oh, what are we reading? I am reading Hell Followed With Us by Andrew Joseph White. I'm reading it for one of the bingo prompts for Fall into Winter, the host favorite, because it's Nat's favorite. And Nat actually sent it to me for my birthday, I think.
Okay, and I am reading Mistborn by Brandon Sanderson. Like I said, I have 2 months to read it. I'm on a bit of a deadline.
Yeah, I told him I would disown him if he didn't read the first Mistborn book because we have to talk about it.
So I have to read it.
Mm-hmm. And I read a book that he recommended to me, even though I hated it.
So actually, didn't you read Concrete Rose too?
I did.
But I'm assuming that was like in your radar.
Yeah, I think I specifically bought Rage of Dragons because you told me to. And then I already had Concrete Rose when you told me to read that one.
Okay. Speaking of Rage of Dragons, I'm gonna annotate it and send it to you so you can understand it. It's gonna be like 10 pages because everything else is just battle scenes, but
It is. It's such a big, long battle scene, and I'm just like,
I don't know why out of nowhere I just started like wanting to read. I'm in a mood to reread books.
Oh yeah.
I just reread Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix.
Okay.
And I'm also listening to the Hunger Games again.
Yeah, my reread of the Hunger Games this year, so good.
They're so good.
They like still hold up. I still get emotional. I think I cried harder reading them this last time than I ever have before.
I think because you know the characters like even more, like you connect with them, so like seeing them like go through things like that, it does hurt.
It does.
More.
Okay, should we read so that we could get food soon?
Sure.
Okay, I'm thinking 2 more 20-minute sprints unless we need to go sooner. So we'll do a 20-minute sprint, chat, 20-minute sprint, and then get food. Oh no, I did not reread Ballad of Songbirds.
I am in the middle of it. I do have a physical copy, but I'm really enjoying the audiobook. But I lost my hold.
Oh no.
Because it was my gym book, and I hadn't been to the gym in a while.
Yeah.
So I lost my hold, and it's taking me like a few weeks to get it. So I think once I get it, I'm gonna start listening to it again. Yeah. But I was really enjoying it. I really, really That was really,
I
really
liked it. I didn't see a lot of the issues that some people had with it. I just thought it was a solid book. I didn't love it as much because there was no PETA and,
or Finnick.
yeah, that too. So, I
People had concerns about it.
yeah, I heard people say like it was super boring. They didn't like the ending. They didn't like being in Snow's point of view.
I find him such an interesting character, though.
Yeah, he's interesting, but not good, It was just one of those
Yeah,
like wanting to know what was going on in his mind.
yeah. Like, how did he get to the point where he is in the three books?
Yeah, and just like knowing the whole time you can't trust him
Mm.
was, I don't know, I thought it was fun. I think I gave it 4 stars. But it's so long that I don't want to read it again yet.
From what I've heard, I do remember people saying that it was a bit long.
Mhm.
I don't know if you agree or not because I haven't finished it, but the what's the last book, Mockingjay,
Yeah.
was too short, and the Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes was too long. So like maybe switch the length of both of them.
Yeah. I could
Because
agree with that.
I read Mockingjay for the first time not that long ago, and although I did really like it, I think I gave it like a 3 or a 4.
I
It
love,
felt like it was going way too fast.
yeah, I can agree with that. I
So
didn't
so
love it the
far,
first time I read Mockingjay, but every time I've read it since, it's just been so good. All right, should we read for real?
yes,
Okay,
because we're gonna keep talking and
I know it.
we're not gonna read.
So let's go until I like rounded numbers, so let's read until 10, 10 after.
Yeah.
Okay. See you in a little bit. Okie dokie. I'm still not sure what's happening in my book.
Still?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I'm loving it. I'm not a big fan of like heavily included like religious aspects in books. Like I'm fine with it like being like sprinkled in here and there, but like this one's kind of heavy-handed. And so I'm just like confused because I never grew up religious. I don't know a lot of like details about it. So I feel like a lot of it's going over my head. So it's a me problem, me just not understanding. But the characters are good. It's just I'm not following along yet.
Okay.
How are you feeling about yours?
I'm really enjoying it.
Yeah.
I'm really, really enjoying it.
Oh, that makes me so happy.
I just started chapter 2. There, the
Kelsier.
Kelsier, he has like something planned with some guys.
Mm-hmm.
I'm still don't fully understand what it is, but like it's like just enough to like keep me going.
Mm-hmm.
And then we're still it's like a few days after like I guess like they're trying to explain more a bit of like her luck.
Yeah.
I'm still like confused on like how that works and like what is it. But so far I'm really enjoying it.
Okay. I'm excited. How far did you get the first time you read it?
To like half of chapter 1.
Oh, okay.
So I made it a little bit further this time.
Awesome.
And now I have the audiobook, so I don't have to worry about losing my hold or anything.
Perfect. I'm so excited for you to read it. I think you're going to love it. And then you're going to read Rage of Dragons again, and you're going to be like, oh. I'm just kidding.
They're both amazing. No, I wonder. Because Rage of Dragons was like my first like epic fantasy.
Yeah.
So like I wonder once I get to the other ones and then I get to it again, like how am I gonna feel about it?
Yeah. I think that if you still liked it, like it'll hold like that nostalgia for you.
I think so. But that's also gonna make me nervous to reread it. Because the first book that I like ever read like for like out of pleasure was Simon versus the Homo sapiens agenda.
Yeah.
And I reread it 2-3 years ago.
Okay.
And I enjoyed it, but not as much as the first time. And like I think the only reason why I kept it was like it was the book that started
Yeah.
all of that. Even though I haven't read most of them, it started all of that.
I love that. I love it. It just takes one. It takes one book.
It really does. And I only found it like out of nowhere because I was just scrolling through YouTube.
Yeah.
And the trailer for the movie Love, Simon just popped up.
Okay.
And I clicked on it and I really liked the trailer. So I was like, I want to watch the movie. Then I found out that it was a book and I was like, I'm going to give it a try. And I did.
That's
It was
exciting.
a
I don't
great
think I ever
time.
read that one.
Which one?
I don't think I ever read
Oh, the Simon?
Yeah. Or watched the show.
The movie is really good.
Oh,
I would recommend it. Becky Albertalli, like her writing style is pretty easy to get into.
Okay.
Like she's just like pretty good at like getting the story going and like connecting the characters and stuff.
Yeah.
But I think since I've gotten older, I haven't really been enjoying YA as much.
Yeah. Yeah, it takes special YAs to get me interested.
Mm-hmm.
How did everybody else's sprints go? It says we have 5 people on. I don't know if that's accurate, but how did all of your sprints go? Whatever you did, if you read, if not. Also, I think I've decided on Taco Bell, if anyone's interested in.
Good. Thank you for not
I love
leaving
the
us on a
Doritos
cliffhanger. You know what I'm craving now?
What?
A milkshake, a chocolate milkshake.
Oh, that does sound good. That does sound good.
Page 88?
Good
Oh
job.
my god, that's awesome.
I think I am at page 102, but these like pages that I have like a random mail as my bookmark. It's like really spaced out, so I feel like I'm going a lot faster because there's not a lot per page.
Yeah,
That's my name, Paige.
I'm page 28, and I'm using a random AutoZone receipt as my bookmark.
All of my bookmarks are literally like 2 feet away from me, but I just didn't want to reach any further to grab them.
I don't even. Oh, they're over there, somewhere there.
Look at you editing your vlog. Not me not finishing my intros and outros for 4 videos because I don't want to edit them.
Editing is such a hassle.
It is such a hassle. I'm just like, I don't know. I told you in our last like Discord thing that I'm like, I feel like my stuff is boring right now, so it doesn't make me want to edit it. But your vlogs are so good, Marley. I need your skills.
Please share your knowledge with us so we can figure something out.
And your motivation. I need Nat to do a whole series of like how she does everything A to Z, and I'm just gonna follow everything that Nat does. I'm Nat's copycat. I'm not gonna lie.
Hey, she does have a great channel though, so like.
Yeah, she like gets all of the videos and the promos. She like posts on Instagram too, and I'm just like so impressed.
The dedication.
I'm like Nat's biggest hype woman. If you haven't noticed this in all of my videos, I always talk about.
What book are you reading, Alex?
And the book annoys you. Did you mention which book you were reading? Scrolling back.
I don't.
Yeah, Alex, I don't know what book you're reading. Which one is it? What's annoying?
Like, is it like the book itself, or like the characters, the plot?
All of it.
Well,
have I told you? No, I haven't checked in with you since I went on my little vacation.
Since the last sprint.
After that night by Karen
Slaughter.
Oh, okay.
Karen Slaughter. What book?
I've heard of Karen Slaughter. Oh, but did I tell you I read Rock, Paper, Scissors by Alice Feeney? And I was so annoyed with the writing style of it. Like, the story was fun. I was really intrigued, but I felt like I wrote it in my Goodreads review that every single paragraph, every single page, she tried to like write something very thought-provoking, like a quote that sounded very philosophical. And I was rolling my eyes every time that one of these sentences came up, and that made me almost want to DNF the book because of that one little intellectual. Yeah, I was like, stop making quotable moments, please. Just tell me the story, because the story was good. The twist was so fun. But, those little quotey moments.
Oh, Karen Slaughter wrote Pretty Girls.
Yeah, that's the one I've heard of. I haven't read it, though. Downloading games. I have been dying to play Sims again. It's been so long since I played Sims.
That's gonna consume your schedule.
Don't say that. I'm really good about like only doing 8 to 12-hour sessions now, okay?
It's a book
11? Will Trent series. That'll do it. Not loving the tropes. Yeah. But you're making a lot of progress in it, at least. A new Sims household? Yeah. Yeah. 10 hours. Yeah. Every time I start like a new Sims challenge, it'll take me like 3 hours to build the house, an hour or two to make the characters, and I'm like, well, now I don't want to play. But then I get sucked in, and it's like 12 hours later. Oops.
That's why I don't play video games, because I know they're just gonna take so much of my time.
You just have to like, at least for me, I just have to spend a couple days doing the 12-hour sessions, and then I'm solid. I don't need to play it for a while after that. All right, my stomach is about to growl. Should we do our final sprint? Because I do need to go feed myself soon.
Sure. Are you gonna get it delivered, or are you gonna go get it?
I'm gonna go get it because it's cheaper, and I'm trying to save money a little bit.
It's still a bit early over there. I forget that we're in different time zones. It always throws me off.
Oh yeah, it's only 8:20 here.
It's 10:21.
What are you gonna get for food?
My dad got some tacos that are like from where I'm from, like Monterrey. Yeah. So like they're like pretty, like, what's the word?
Authentic?
Yeah, authentic. There you go.
I love it. I love tacos. Not that Taco Bell tacos are going to be as good, but any taco.
It's still tacos.
Del Tacos? I had that after my plane ride home. Del Taco? You don't have Del Taco there?
No. I said there's still tacos.
Oh, I heard you say, and Del Taco.
I don't even know if there's a Del Taco near me.
Really?
I only heard from it with Grace and Frankie. The Netflix show.
I don't think I've heard of that.
It's a funny show.
Wait, I'm hungry, so we have to sprint. Okay, do we want to do another 20-minute, or are we going to go shorter?
How's your stomach feeling?
I'm hungry. Yeah, I usually do dinner at like 5 when I get home, 5:30, but I ate a late lunch, so then I didn't get dinner on my way home. And then the sprints were happening, so.
I eat really late. I usually don't have breakfast till like noon. And I don't have lunch till like 5.
Wow.
Because I don't know what it is.
Yeah.
I just get really nauseous for some reason.
Yeah, well, you're mostly eating that's like lunch and dinner times. You're just skipping the actual breakfast time.
Plus, like, some random meal at night.
Yeah, just a nice little supper time. All right, 15 minutes. Can we do 15? Because I'm real hungry.
Yes.
Okay.
15-minute works.
Perfect. So we're going to read until 38. Let's do 40. Let's go read until 40 so we can have nice rounded numbers.
So we'll read for 17 minutes.
Yeah.
Well, 16.
See ya in 16 minutes. 1 minute early. Oh, there we go. It switched. Alrighty, how'd that go for you?
Doing great.
I'm so excited.
I just finished chapter 2. I'm going into chapter 3.
Haha, you're flying through it now.
I know. They're bumping up the speed to
It
a
helps
1.6.
so much.
It helps so much.
Yeah.
Before, like the first time I started it, I was going at like 1.2, 1.3, and
He talks
it was
so slow.
it's taking a long time.
Yeah, it's wild. You should go back like a couple of minutes and listen to it at 2.6 just to hear what I hear.
I'm sure it's like
I feel like he talks at like a normal talking speed when you have it at like above 2.
Okay. Because even now, like it feels like he's picking up a little bit of speed, but he could go faster.
Yeah. See? Just keep slowly getting it. You'll find the perfect speed.
Yeah. Because I guess right now I'm a bit like nervous on like missing some details.
Honestly, Brandon Sanderson repeats so many details so often that anything that's important, he will repeat.
Okay.
I promise.
Okay. There's a lot of ash in this book.
A lot.
Is it like a volcanic place or something?
I think volcanoes had to do with the ash, yeah.
Okay. Because they keep mentioning it over and over and over again. I'm like,
Yeah, basically they're just like constantly being covered in ash.
oh, okay.
But yeah, how did everybody else do? We have 3 people left, it looks like, watching. How was your sprints?
How did yours go? Still the same?
Yeah. It's just not what I expected. Ooh, 107. Good job.
Well, that's pretty good. That's amazing.
Especially for getting angry with the book.
To keep getting annoyed and like making it to like 107, that's a
yeah,
pretty
that's
good.
impressive. 80%. Ooh, spicy. Love spiciness.
Haven't read a spicy book in a minute.
Honestly, me either. And if I have, I forgot about it really quick. Oh, yes, I have. I read like a historical romance like a week ago.
Like you forgot about it.
Yeah, I forgot about it because I was just listening to it and packing.
Oh, okay.
But I really liked it at the time, and now I'm like, I forgot all the details.
What book? I think one of my friends was reading a Colleen Hoover book.
Yeah.
Verity.
Yeah, I've heard of that one.
And like he doesn't read like things like that. He's only reading it because like the girl that he's talking to asked him to read it, and he said he had a lot of fun with it.
I've heard.
I don't know how I feel about like Colleen Hoover.
Yeah, same. My mom reads a lot of her books now, so like it makes me want to read them just so I can like have a book to talk about with my mom. But yeah,
she's a bit iffy. I'll say that.
Yeah, that's what I've heard. Okay, so for anybody who's still watching or is watching later, we are having sprints in a couple of days on Sunday, actually, to talk about the Fall into Winter group reads. We read A Dowry of Blood, but our other option was to read When We Were Birds. So that will be on Sunday on Nat's channel. Hopefully I linked everything. I'll go back and like update the description with Irving's YouTube channel and Instagram probably, if I remember. And then the link to Nat's live show that we will have on Sunday. And I think it's going to be me, Nat, and Randy Lynn that will be on that one. So I hope you can join us. Has anybody gotten any bingos before we go? Did this help anybody get any bingos? Cozy socks, a warm drink. I'm wearing
should have worn
socks.
cozy socks.
I know. I did put on socks.
Okay. I'll do it for before I go to bed.
I love it.
Marley says that Verity is a favorite of hers.
I've heard so.
I heard that it gets
things
wild.
about Verity.
Like my friend told me that it gets wild.
Did you read It Ends With Us? Because that's the one I read, and it was not fun. The relationship was bleh.
Also November 9. And what's the blue book?
It starts. Oh, Ugly Love.
Ugly Love. Those. It's Hannah from A Clockwork Reader. She did a vlog where she read like a bunch of like Colleen Hoover books, and I feel like you get a pretty good idea of like the books that she read.
I know.
And for the most part,
read a lot and has liked them, but I think my mom is just like, whatever, it's a love story. I like it.
Oh, All Your Perfects.
All Your Perfects. Okay, I've heard of that one too. They all have toxic relationships, it seems like. The twists and turns. Solid reason.
That's what my friend said. That it does get wild. So I'm like,
yeah,
maybe I'll pick it up from the library. Maybe.
The one I'm like wanting to read is Regretting You. I think I've heard good things about that one. Maybe. I don't know.
Is Colleen Hoover the one that has like a character named like Lily Blossom or something?
That's in It Ends With Us, yeah.
It Ends With Us? Okay.
Yeah. Alrighty, I do need to go feed myself. It is approaching 9 o'clock, so.
It's been a long week and you deserve it.
It has been. So thank you, everybody who has shown up. Regretting You is good. Mother-daughter stuff. Okay, I like that. But yeah, thank you, everyone who has been here. And I will see you on Sunday if you join. And I will be doing another sprint next month on YouTube as well for the readathon. So I will see everybody later. Bye.